So today is the presidential election here in the United States, and what I thought I would do is, if I was running for federal office, which I'm not going to, but if I was, these are 3 things that I wrote down as part of my platform for campaigning. We're just having some fun today. If you're looking for virtual gala or fundraising event information, I have hundreds of blog posts and videos that you can peruse through on my website, redappleauctions.com. I'll wrap up this video telling you about 2 free resources that are really helpful and popular right now. Number 1, what I would do as part of my platform. Number 1 would be, we would simplify government forms, IRS forms, real estate forms, personal property forms. I would assemble a crackerjack team of people, user interface experts, editors, writers, graphic designers, and they would start looking at form by form to make these simple to understand. If I remember correctly, I think for good communication, you're supposed to write at a 4th or 5th grade level. So we would start looking at how to make all of these forms simple for anybody to understand, because I think that they're complicated. I remember years ago, I worked at GE in a technology company. They were selling complicated systems, business to business e-commerce systems. And we were rolling out the very first ever online training program for the sales reps. So sales reps coming into this, they had no experience. We had to get them up to speed on this complicated technology quickly. And I would send over some of the writing that would be on each screen, and my manager would look at it and slash it, and she would take just 15 words down to 6 words that were better explaining the concept than what I had done with the 15 words. It takes a special person to be able to do that, but there are great people in this country that have those skills, and I would assemble them and get them to work on making forms easy to understand. Number 2, we would Marie Kondo a lot of laws, federal laws, on the books. It's leading to the overcriminalization of America. There is a person on Twitter who posts a silly federal law a day. Now, on the internet, oftentimes you will see ridiculous state laws that get passed around, some of which are true, some of which are not. I'm not campaigning for a state office, so we're looking at federal laws. For instance, it is a federal crime to keep a Muscovy duck for personal use. You can look online what a Muscovy duck is. Here's another one. It's a federal crime for a licensed guinea pig dealer to house pre-weanling guinea pigs with adult guinea pigs who are not their parents, unless there's harem breeding going on. Here's a federal law that I bet a lot of us have done. It's a federal crime to possess a liquor bottle that has been refilled with liquor since it was originally filled. If you were trying to combine bottles so they took up less space in your cabinets, maybe put them all in the same liquor bottle, took this tequila and you just had a dab of this one and put it in the same, nope, federal crime on that sort of thing. So I think that we need to go through here and Marie Kondo these laws. This person even wrote a book a year ago, How to Become a Federal Criminal, an illustrated handbook for the aspiring offender. There's lots to work with, and I think we should take a very aggressive approach. We can always add them back in. There's going to be lobbyists who come out of the woodwork because there's going to be some reason how that's going to affect somebody, but I'd rather start with something very narrow. It's kind of like cleaning out your closet. Sometimes it's nice to have a lot of extra space in the closet, and so that's what we would do with these federal laws. And number 3 for my platform, this past weekend, many of us went through the change in times. So we either have standard time, we have daylight time, depending on what time of year it is. There's been a lot of research done that this switch back and forth is difficult for various industries, travel industries and transportation industry. It can be devastating to health. It can mess with sleep cycles. So my thinking is that we need to choose a time and just stick with it. Daylight or standard, or maybe we split it down the middle. Maybe we do 30 minutes, cut it down the middle, and that's our new standard time. I don't know. We'll have to work on that one, but that is the 3rd campaign promise that I'm making as part of my platform. Now, if you came to this site and thought you were going to get virtual gala information, I do have that as well. If you go over to redappleauctions.com under the free resources tab, you're going to see a couple of them that are quite popular right now. One of them is the virtual guide cheat sheet. It gives you good information about what types of virtual galas are happening and simplifies the process so that you can understand what you might be wanting to do for your next event. And then the other one is more of a master's level course in virtual galas. It's many hours to go through. If you'd like to become an expert in what's been happening, go ahead and take advantage of the other free resource called the COVID-19 Conversation Series, the next 6 months. I've led 5 different conversations since March, the most recent conversation happening in early October. It really dives in deep. There's lots of videos that you can watch, see actual virtual galas happening with some commentary by me, as well as get some ideas for your virtual gala on that as well. So a short resource, a long resource, your choice, both available at redappleauctions.com. As always, good luck to you at your next event.